I don't really have anything interesting to say for this intro. Well, hey my fellow video gamers and Let's Players, I'm JuddlePlays, and welcome back to another episode of Let's Play Spyro through Year of the Dragon. In the last episode, we finished up Crystal Islands and did all of Desert Ruins. In this episode, well, we're going to be going all the way over here, except it's not that far, and jumping right into Haunted Towers. We're not even going to be... not Haunted Towers, Haunted Tomb, that's what it is. Haunted Towers is a level in a different game. At least I think it's Haunted. Yeah, it is Haunted Towers, that's in Spyro 1. Anyways, let's go into this level here.
Ah! Yet another daredevil adventurer has come to rob our catacombs of loot. Let's just hope you're made of tougher stuff than the last guy. If you can survive the trials of our catacombs and answer my riddle, we will give you a prize befitting your efforts.
Okay.
Here is my riddle. I am a vessel without hinges, lock or lid. Yet within my walls a golden treasure is hid. What am I?
And we cannot find out what that is, or not about find out, but we can't answer that question until we actually beat this level. So now, this is Haunted Tomb. I would have to say this is probably my least favorite level out of all the levels in Midnight Mountain, mainly because of the gimmick of you have to spit a lot of rocks to kill a lot of tombs and a lot of enemies, and this is... okay, where'd that go? Crap, okay, that went over here. I have no idea where I'm going, because what I was looking at was the end of the level. But now what we have to... okay, that does something differently, but I am trying to get used to this game here, because I forgot somehow with some stuff of this game and that game, whatever. But what we have to do is, first, I want to grab this thing. These guys will chuck rocks at you, and these rocks are very important, because with these rocks, you can go back to certain areas and open tombs. And that is the main gimmick of this level. Open all the tombs. That is all you have to do. You should not do that. And doing those tombs makes it so you actually get a 10 gem, so that is the main reason you want to do that. And, I am not getting used to this thing here. Jesus Christ, okay. Let's concentrate on this, because now I need this thing anyways, because I need something to throw at this tomb over here, which will be really easy, and also dodge those guys too, because you want to make sure you dodge those guys, because those little projectiles, one, they'll blow up eventually, and two, you also have to use them to shoot these guys to kill them. So yeah. This level, it's not exactly hard, it's just really tedious, basically. And those enemies are probably one of the more easy enemies to actually get, or except maybe the mummies are slightly easier. Depends on what you count as easy or whatever. And yep, that is exactly how those things hurt you, and I need to watch out, because if I get hit by one of these one more time, that'll be really bad mojo for me, and I want to kill you. And I don't know if I did anything bad or wrong or good, because actually no, I think I know something. One, there's an extra life here, so that's really going to be helpful, because I was basically out of any hope or dreams or anything on being able to do anything. Also, something I just remembered, another gimmick, these falling rocks, they are really annoying, and you want to watch out for them, which luckily they aren't too bad to dodge, because I believe they have a set pattern, or at least these ones have a set pattern, is what I'm trying to say. Also, these things here, they'll spit out a rock that you need to get, and I believe this will be used for later, but I'm not exactly sure what area that's used for. Also, I need to get that, because I forgot. If you get an extra life, you don't get the extra hit that you're supposed to get for some odd reason. Anyways, now let's go into here. Or let's not go into here, because I forgot that there's the freaking gimmick of you have to press the button, then you have to go through here. Kind of have to race through it. Now I really want to get rid of this guy, since we already have the ability of getting rid of that guy. And you know what I never mentioned or noticed for a really long time? That basically... if you have a certain enemy in a level, they'll most likely always give you the same amount of gems for each thing, because I like how it stays consistent like that. Also, I'm not so sure if those rocks actually have a blast radius or not, so I would be careful about that, just in case. And I remembered something here that could be really bad, and ooh, I did something that I did not want to do. I was supposed to keep that one guy there so I could continually hit the thing, but I didn't keep him there. So now I have to either find another little clue, well, not another little clue, I need to find another one of those rocks, or I need to actually go back to the one level, well, not one level, go back to the other part and then get those, which I will probably end up doing, because I don't think I have any other way of getting a rock, and I knew I was forgetting something, so let's backtrack all the way back here, because we're gonna have to do this many times. Oh, Jesus. Grab the rock, and go over here to hit one of these things, and then rinse and repeat yet another time. And okay, one really bad thing is if I would actually miss this here, that would have been really bad. Now, I believe I have everything I need to get into here so we can finally go to the next part, which actually, no, I do not believe the one thing. I believe we have to actually hit this button here to unlock this one over here. That is basically what we have to do. Because it's kind of like, oh, you have to time yourself to get to the other areas, even though it's not really all that hard to time yourself to get to the areas. But this part here can be a little bit tricky. What I found my best strategy for this part, just keep jumping. That is all you have to do. If you keep jumping, you are very likely not to get hit by any of these rocks, kind of like that. I don't know if that's, or maybe we'll get hit by that one, but see what I mean? We only got hit by one of the rocks, and that was it. Now, I really want to get this before it blows up. I didn't think that was going to blow up that quickly, but okay, I guess I was wrong there. So I'm not even going to say anything, because you know what? I was wrong, and I will admit that I was wrong, and that did not blow up that radius thing. But luckily, we have another guy that gives us some stuff too, so that is always hunky-dory. I can't believe I said hunky-dory, and ooh, there's finally the 10th fodder, because we actually got an extra life. We're almost back to 30, which we were very close to the one time, but then I kind of forgot this. Also here, if I can grab this here, this can actually be a little bit tough, because what you have to do, at least what I'm going to do here, is I'm going to try shooting him from here, and that did not work at all. So, okay, buddy, throw this at me. Because the way this works, I don't know how this is going to work, but let's try this. And jump. There we go. That is not really the best way of getting it, but oh, we finally have our first egg. Jeez, Christine. We had gone through so much of this level, I forgot eggs were a thing for a second, so that is kind of sad. Anyways, other than that time where I accidentally forgot eggs were a thing, now we have to get this guy, which I thought we didn't have the ability to get because, well, I totally forgot that they throw the things at you, so it doesn't matter for these guys if you get the... Okay, I still have the thing. Okay, that is actually really helpful. I wasn't so sure if you'd actually keep the thing if you got hit by one of those guys or not, but did I get the gems back here? I believe I did, because I do not see any more gems. Oh, yeah, I need to get the one thing. But before I do that, let's get some fodder, because there is a whole bunch of fodder here, which, see all the fodder that's here? There's not going to be as much fodder in the next level. Let's just say that right here. Because the next level I don't find as annoying as this level, but fodder is, like, almost scarce. Like, I'm pretty sure I can count how much fodder is in the next level on just one hand. That is how little fodder there is, and how annoying that level can be to actually get through if you're trying to get through this. Well, mostly 100%, because, well, if you're not going 100%, you don't even have to worry about that level, which I am not going to be saying because I really don't have to say right now. And actually, I want to get one of these things from here, which I believe we are almost to the end of this level. I am not exactly sure, though, but I believe we're getting close to the end, because as you know, Spyro levels, they're not really all that long. Some of these levels, like, you can kind of think that they're not, like, all very lengthy. Okay, we have to redo that one, because, well, something... Okay, I'm not even going to try for that. Let's try this one more time. Okay, where'd the rock... I thought you threw a rock. Okay, now, where's the rock? There's the rock. Okay, I guess it was way over there. I did not see that at all. There we go. Now we got that guy, which I believe we have to stay up here anyways to hit this thing. Or before we do that, let's make sure we have all the... Yeah, we have all the gems there. I do not have to worry about that. I mean, I could have done the gem finder if I really wanted to, but I decided not to because of reasons. And also something I never noticed, I never actually mentioned actually, are these mummies, they like the tombs, they kind of move for some reason. I don't know why, but they just moved. Like, I don't know why I swallowed a fly. I swallowed a fly because I swallowed a fly. Also, okay, that's not the, no, that is the one I'm thinking of. That one right there, that little mission is a hellhole, and probably, to me at least, the hardest mission in Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. I don't have plans on doing that level until the next episode, because I have plans on doing something else before that. Oh my Jesus Christ, can I hit you? Thank you. That is what I wanted to do, and I believe I have everything over there, so let's go up here and finally finish at least the main part of this level here. So let's, actually no, I actually want to get some of these gems over here, which the music is going to stop because of that glitch that happens in this game.
I see you've managed to survive the trials of the catacombs. Now let's find out if your wits are as quick as your feet. Do you remember the riddle?
Oh yes, I remember the riddle. Okay, I guess he was almost done, but I said it a little too early, but hit the riddle on me.
I am a vessel without hinges, lock or lid. Yet within my walls a golden treasure is hid. What am I?
So if you haven't guessed, the gimmick of this level is the riddles, and a bone, an egg, a treasure chest. Well, a treasure chest usually has a lock, or a bandicoot. Ooh, that is kind of funny. Anyways, it's an egg.
Have you heard that one before? I never thought you'd get it. Very well. A bargain is a bargain. You may have the dragon egg that I was guarding from the sorceress.
Well, thank you. And now, what is this egg? You are Will.
I've waited 7,000 years for someone to solve that riddle. Now, I can finally head off to Seashell Shore to bury some bones.
That's kind of funny, because one, he's a dog, and two, that's actually the first time we hear something about those animals doing something other than going back to help with the part, because, you know, we kind of really can't do that. And, okay, that slide started way earlier than I thought the slide was going to start. But this slide here, I do not find as hard as the first one, or maybe I do because I just died right after I said, oh, it's not as hard as the first one. And luckily we start right over here, because that is technically called a checkpoint, but, I'm gonna cut out till we get back to where we were. The reason this slide is not hard is because it does not last that long, Malcolm. Also, are that the last of the gems? Oh yeah, 700 out of 700. Something I totally forgot to mention again. Every single gem in this level is in this main section, as you saw, which is really helpful because then you just don't have to worry about any more gems in the level. So that's the only thing I really like about this level, how all the gems are only in this main section. Because the missions you do in this level, there would be really no area to put the gems, but now there is an Agent 9 section I want to do, and I believe we have 3 eggs now, so we get 1 from this and 2 from the other one, so we have gotten all the eggs. So let's talk to Agent 9 right over here.
One of those dogs with funny hats put a curse on me just 'cause I shot him in the butt a couple of times. He said he turned my tail into a snake. Does it look like a snake to you? It does feel kind of funny. Come to think of it, oh boy, that dog's gonna pay.
Aw, Agent 9, I love you. Anyways, well, we're gonna be going into here, and I believe... Wait, no, there isn't a funny dialogue, or at least is there?
Behind this door lie the 5 deadly trials of King Rover. No one has ever survived all 5. In fact, it is so dangerous that I cannot let you through this first door unless you are able to solve my riddle.
Oh, well, we're gonna solve your riddle.
Here's the riddle. I follow you wherever you go, but the more of me you take, the more you leave behind.
Well, let's see. A shadow, time, a giant lizard, or footsteps? Let's think. I believe it's footsteps.
My. You're quite clever for someone with so little fashion sense. You may proceed to the first trial.
Oh, you did not just mess with Agent 9's fashion sense. We're just gonna shoot you forever, because that is what we're gonna do. Anyways, let's not worry about that. Welcome to the 5 deadly trials of King Rover. Yes, this is King Rover, and this is his 5 deadly trials, which they're not all that deadly, or at least I never experienced them to be all that deadly. I mean, that's just coming from me, but that is just kind of what I say. At least for this one, all you really have to do is kind of just either stand still or run around like crazy to get all the little guys. But this one can be a little bit harder because they will actually respawn inside of these little jars here, so you do have to kill some of these jars. But the main way these guys attack you is actually they'll stop and they'll kind of breathe some like acid breath into you, kind of like I was almost showed there, but I really didn't have time to show. And I need to keep moving because they're just going to keep coming from these things. So the main thing is try to get rid of all of these things, either that or just get rid of some of the snakes that are right next to you. And do not get hit like that because that could be a really bad thing, and there's only 2 of these left. I totally did not realize there were only 2 of those left. Anyways, yeah, okay, we only got hit once there, but I forgot how hard this one is. Okay, this one is slightly harder, but only slightly because you actually have some of these mummy guys you have to hit. Which these mummy guys aren't all that hard, you just kind of have to watch out here. And ooh, god, I don't know how that happened, but luckily you can actually jump out of the way of the snake's little vomit things or whatever. I don't know what else I'd call it, but I guess I'd call it vomit things. So now once you get all those things out and all the mummies out, just concentrate on the snakes. That's really all you have to do. And also, I should probably get the fodder right there, or Sparks is just going to automatically get the fodder. So we have full health, and where is the end? Okay, there's the end of this. Now we can go here. Something I always found weird is how they always put you into the front of this area before you can even start doing anything. I don't know why they do that. And also another thing I don't know why they do. I don't know why they like put you in the middle. Actually, no. Why did I already say that? I'm not so sure if I already said that or not. Okay, you are not getting all. You are like getting all up in my grill, guys. So I'm just gonna kill you all and then continue on with this. But before that, I do need to actually kill the respawning things because I keep forgetting to do that because I'm like, oh, why are these not working? Oh, those things you can actually hit with your blaster. I did not think you can hit those with your blaster, so that's why I was kind of like pausing there for a second, or at least that's why. Okay, hit, thank you. Okay, Jesus criminy, I finally hit that thing. But is there any more fodder, or do I have full? Let me actually check in the atlas. Does it actually show you if you have full or not? And I don't think I have full. At least I'm not sure because I don't know if they show it in the stylus or not. Okay. But anyways, we are going into the final one. Also, on one thing you might have thought would work, but it actually doesn't kind of work at all. Hitting any of those before going into the cutscene, yeah, that does not actually work at all. What'll happen is it'll just kind of, like, you'll try to aim it, but you're at an incline, so it kind of doesn't work like that. Also, you want to watch out for these guys, too, because they'll be throwing rocks at the same time you're trying to get these things. What I do, at least in my opinion, I say that a lot, I feel, is that what I'd rather do is, one, not get hit by those guys, and two, get rid of everything else before even trying to start getting into those guys. That is what I do, and that is what I think is the smart idea to do, so you don't have to, like, get bombarded by these guys, and then realize that you're trying to get some of these guys, other guys out of the way. But I believe now I have all the snakes out of the way, so what we have to do is we basically just have to grab these things here, and just throw them at these guys. Throw them at these guys. Oh my god, is it square or something? Wait, okay, what's throwing? Is throwing square? Whoa, that was a little weird there. Okay, I guess what was happening was I was trying to throw it, but then I threw it and it didn't blow up or something. I don't know, because I'm pretty sure it's square to throw. And yep, it is square. Okay, that's what I know what I was doing wrong now. I was trying to throw it, but I wasn't holding the square button, so that's why it wasn't working. I was just tapping the square button. But then again, you barely ever use this throwing mechanic anyway, so it doesn't really matter. And also, that guy's just gonna blow up anyways, at least I think he will. Yep, there he goes. And as you see, even though we do have a green Sparks here, that level was actually not that hard, because, Roxy. And I do indeed have to say that that is probably about it for this episode of Let's Play Spyro 3 Year of the Dragon. In the next episode, we are going to be continuing going through Haunted Tomb and seeing what else we can do by doing the last mission in this level that I absolutely hate, but before that, we're going to be getting fodder. So this has been JuddlePlays saying see you later and goodbye.